In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a new manager to your system. To do this, click on the heading Files, select User Access, click on Setup. As you'll see from this, the system will list your current users on the system. The user POS is default user that is used for the point of sales. This is assigned to the group 1, which has bare minimum functionality on the system for the waiters. This is so that they can open up tables, order items, print bills, and close bills. That is about all the functionality that the system comes set up with for user group 1. This can be changed at a later stage. The next default user we have on the system is Super. As you can see, is currently assigned to user group 10 with full functionality. This is so that we can add the managers to the system, and after adding the first manager to user group 10, the system will delete the default user Super. To add a manager or user to the system, click on Add, type in the username, type in the PIN that you will assign to the manager or the manager will use should you not have fingerprints, and then assign the group to the user. In this case, I will use group 10. Click on OK. You'll now see that the user has now been added to the system. At this stage, we will now, if you have fingerprint readers, register the manager's finger. To do that, click on Access. The next screen prompts you Allow PIN access. Now this means, do you want this user to be able to use the PIN that you've associated with the user? Clicking on Yes will mean that the manager can use his manager PIN that has been assigned, whereas clicking on No will enforce that this manager can only use his fingerprint. In this case, I will click on Yes. At this stage, do you wish to register a new fingerprint? You will then click on Yes. After registering your fingerprint, you'll notice that when exiting the system and going back in, you'll now notice that under the user access, going to Setup, the system has now removed the default super user because we now have a manager on your level 10 access. You have now successfully added a new user to your system.